G'day everyone, Diesel here from Getting Around Oz Camper Trailer Travelling. Thanks for checking out a video today. Very exciting for me to share this one with you. A few weeks ago we picked up a new car. Well, here she is. Rightio, so today we're back with another build video. First episode we installed the automatic transmission cooler. And if you're interested in seeing how I put that one together, jump back to the first episode of the series. And then in the second episode we had some gear from Grunt 4x4 where we had the floor mat that we rolled out in the back of the tub there. We then installed some stainless steel struts for the tailgate here, and then we had some rubber seals for the back of the tailgate here to stop water and dust and crap getting in. Today's video is all about this Hima fridge slide I got here from Vic Off-Road. The way I installed this fridge slide here, as you can see it here, was really not the way I thought it was going to happen or how I would do it. I did have some pre-existing fittings in there that I thought I could use, but nothing matched up, nothing worked out to how it was going to go. Now, while I don't normally talk about this stuff, as you know, currently 85% of our viewers aren't subscribed to our channel, okay? So if you like our videos and you want to get behind us and support us, hit the subscribe button. You know, it really help us out. And most importantly, I really hope you get something out of this, and you know, let me know in the comments what you think. But now if you're looking to get some four-wheel drive gear or some camping gear yourself from Vic Off-Road, I do have a discount code and a purchase link for you to use. I'll chuck that one in the description of the video. But most importantly, grab yourself a drink, make yourself comfortable, and I hope you enjoy it. Cheers. The plan is to have a fridge in the back here. You might remember on the back of this one here, there was actually prefixed bolts in there for a fridge slide. Oh, it's a bit of bloody weight to this, so I was very pleased to find out my mates at Vic Off-Road have, from what I can tell, just started to carry fridge slides. And the one they carry is exactly the size that I'm after. Can't be bothered bugging around, so I'm just going to cut the bastard open. From what I see from the pictures, this one isn't just a slide, it's actually got a bloody bench top one as well. So it actually sort of goes out into two bits. So you've got the 4 tie down straps there. Now weight wise, the box here is about 25 kilos, so imagine the weight of that is not too much different, but I'll chuck that on screen here for you to check out. If this is the first time you're checking us out here, I have got a discount code if you want to grab one of these yourself, so hang around for a bit in the video here and I'll tell you about that one. Now the installation of this one here, I haven't quite worked out exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'll check back with you once I'm ready to put this one in. Run out of light today, I just sort of get him out here and give you a look, and we'll drop back once we're ready to get this one in. The fridge slide, I've got a bit of a predicament, and I'll show you here in a sec, but basically, as you can see there, it's the fridge slide there. No, nothing's fixed in, right? It's just sort of there because I need to see here. This side here has got these bolts here. Now these are here for a battery, and obviously these are here for a fridge slide from the previous owner. But the problem I have is, obviously this fridge slide is bigger than the one that was there before. But the battery box here actually has the plates underneath, and it's got all the fixing, which are good quality fixings, but the battery that must have been there must have been really small. Like, it's even smaller than a plate for 100 amp battery plate. So it must have been, yeah, I haven't even been able to sort of look it up and find out it. I guess my main concern is, right now I'm thinking about whatever I do now, it's kind of going to dictate what options I have to do in the future. My gut's telling me make sure I've got, you know, maybe 500 ml on that side and bring the fridge over and you know, make sure this is over far enough, and then essentially I'm probably going to have to, you know, just sort of bolt up some holes in there and drill some new holes essentially. I guess I'll get the tape measure out and start measuring, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're back here. Well, it's about a week later now since I was last talking to you, and I was pretty stumped with what I was going to do before. I thought I knew, but things changed because all the bolts that were pre-existing with this setup didn't line up to where I wanted it to go. So essentially what I did was I took all the bolts and spacers that were there, I took all those out, which was just a case of bolt on the top, nut underneath the car, which was done. Then what I did was, I'll just show you a quick shot of what it looks like underneath there. Okay, so you can see under here where the holes were, so that's one there, that one there, that one there, and those ones there. Bolts for the new one, using those big ones in there, so that one there, that one, and there's that one in there. So that was the bottom, but on the top here I actually Sikaflex some sort of metal sheeting basically to sort of cover over the hole, so no dust is going to get in, and it's properly sealed off, so I don't want any bloody water getting in there either. And once I got that done, it's like, okay, now I can start from scratch. Well, I realized I just had to, for all this to be functional for now and any future stuff that I want to do, because I found that suddenly I'm thinking about a bigger picture here, not just a bloody fridge slide and then working the rest out. Enough room on that side. This goes to as far as practical to the left, but I also wanted to make sure I had enough room here on the left if I choose to go with a secondary battery. Well, what type of battery would I put in here? Would it be a slim? How big a slim? Is it just a normal size lithium? What type of measurements for those? Is it going to be like a battery box type of setup? If that was the case, rather than a portable power station as the other option, if it's going to be like a thing where I can sort of build up a cupboard over the top there and put electronics on the side here or on that side, and again, how much room am I likely going to need? So all those things considered, I measured up what I would likely need for a battery. They do supply with all the hardware you would likely need. See the bolts there? I've gone with these 4 big bolts that didn't come with it because, again, I just like the look of how snug it fit and how strong it looked. And I felt like that was probably the strongest option, because the other options are, you can sort of see there is one there, so I just made the hole bigger. One there, one there, one there, and then a couple across the top there and down the side there. So I think there's 4 down each side and 3 across the back. I just drilled that hole out, and this one here, and hence went the bigger bolts, but you've seen the bottom of those. And initially I was thinking about cutting the mat out, doing a cutout around the fridge slide, but then I thought, no, why don't I just bloody bolt it to the top there, keep the rubber mat on there. Essentially I just drilled the hole straight through, which was, I'm not sure if it's an 8 or 10 mil drill bit. Bang, straight through, put the bolt through, tighten it up. The other thing it does is it just properly secures the mat. Now the fridge slide itself, 2 little levers here, push those down, comes out, clicks into place, so I can get to the fridge on this side without any problems and no reach around. So that one there comes out. Chuck the measurements up on the screen there. Now they do also supply with the straps to strap this one down here, which there's obviously 3 on the front here, 3 on the back. So, and then closing this one up, nice and simple, just that lever there. Clicks in. This is how it's all finished up here. As you can see there, got the battery release coming out there, so that's the kind of the space there I'd have for a fridge or a tray, or whether or not that'll need to get cut out, I'm not sure, but I think that gives me the best chance of being able to put something in there if I choose to do so. On this side here, I measured it was a bit over 500. Mats were nice and fixed in there now, and I've obviously got plenty of room down the back there, and all is nice and snug, and that's all come up pretty neat, so I'm pretty happy with that. Do have a discount code available for you as well, which I'll chuck in the description, but it'll be on the screen here as well. You just got to use the link that I'm going to put in there for that one, and actually get yourself 10% off. That's if it's not on sale already. So there you go. Hope that was interesting for you. And if you have any other questions on any of this stuff or any other build stuff, let me know. And thanks for watching and supporting this series. And I'm enjoying sort of making this stuff and bringing it to you. But anyway, I'll wrap him up here now. I'm Deeds for Getting Around Oz. Keep a trailer traveling. We'll catch you the next one. Hooroo. Righty, welcome to the build series. This one here is a twin heavy duty transmission oil cooler from Wholesale Automatic Transmissions. The transmission heats up the engine gets hot, the engine cuts out and effectively goes into lit mode. We're hoping you haven't done more damage. What do you get in the box here? 2 litres transmission oil fluid, a hose and conduit, J-pipe, P-clamp. It is designed for the range in the BT50. It's time to get into it. Put in that first bolt there, and there's the other one there. Got these self-tapping screws, so 1, 2 there. So got those 2 closed off there. Now you can see it better. That bolt there, that bolt there. The heat exchanger there, that's what we're trying to get out. Okay, so now I've undone these clamps here. So that one there I need to undo. Okay, so you can see there we've got the heat exchanger out. There you go. He's just fixed on that one there. See, he's fixed on there now, the bung. And you want it to be at the top of the B. You see the dipstick there, there's a B on the top there. We'll catch you in the next one. Hooroo.